T1's first ever match with Munchkin. How do they look? How do they perform? What do the roles look like? Are we going to see stacks on controller? I hope not.
And here we go, our first look at T1 continuing to just amass the Infinity
Munchkin
Stone.
looks so different. It's crazy to me.
Joining them once again here on the stage.
Looks like a completely different person.
Different looks. Reunited with the org, reunited here alongside
Wow.
Meteor.
The
By
auditorium or
Stacks
theater
and Izu.
is filled.
I mean, listen, put aside
He
your
looks so
differences, you look
different.
at these players together on stage, and you put some fear in you if you're standing on the other side.
Yep.
These guys are literally the best of the best that we've seen throughout the history of Valorant in Korea as individuals. Now, it hasn't always come together, but we'll see what they can put together on the board today.
I'd be very surprised
if
this team
it's been a long time
struggle.
now where the old, moment of glory really starts
Even
to fade
personality-wise,
away,
I think
but a
they
completely
fit.
new look after a bit of a rebuild
I don't
already
think
in
we're going to see
2025. Now
familiar
starting
issues
fresh
from
with
last year
3 new
or this
players
year.
added into the roster.
Same division continuing to carry the weight of a nation here on their shoulders.
Mhm.
Haven't really seen anything from DFM during the offseason.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
ZETA making their
Zeta are probably
appearances
the only,
to really
well, they're the only
inspire
Japanese
that
team that's
hope
putting in a lot of
for
effort into the
return,
off-season.
that peak
I know
of
May has
Japanese
been
Valorant.
streaming like quite regularly on the daily.
The
And there's
coach staff, of
KDG.
course,
Okay.
SOOP, a bit of a legend himself here for the Japanese scene.
Oh yeah, they're not sure if they've
Against KDG
fist bump.
on the other side. They gotta figure out how they want to
Stacks.
do it. Is it rock, paper, scissors? Is it fist bump? What are we doing here?
Oh,
All right, a little bit
that
of
was
fun
so
for the coach.
awkward.
It's okay.
They
The
weren't
fist bump
sure.
happened. The fist bump happened.
It did happen.
We're not having a moment.
Okay, Zeta pick Haven.
Take a look at the maps here.
T1 on
Zeta
split. It's
going
brave
with
of
the
Zeta
pick.
to pick Haven
Honestly,
against
a bold
Munchkin.
move against the likes of Munchkin.
If Gen G do, or if T1 don't play Gen G comp,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll be
this is
amazed.
One of Munchkin's stomping grounds.
Yes.
Yeah. So
playing
Split
that
and
Viper
Haven.
on this map. We'll see if that's gonna continue.
They have picked
Or could
probably
be a bit of a
some of
change
the
up here
most
from
dominant
T1.
Viper maps you could have
course.
ever picked.
Noting Carpe
If there's a
never
series for Munchkin to
Yes,
show
he is still part
his
of the
talent
roster.
and his
Still gonna be
performance
there,
and his level of
versus
play,
impact, even outside of the server,
he
has
couldn't
been
have got it any
taken
better.
even by the players themselves.
Now he's
Oh, and
coaching
that's why they're
alongside his
playing-
former coach
so
when he was playing
Yoru-
in the Overwatch League.
Yoru
Crazy.
Chamber Jet,
Honestly,
is that
That's
right?
a big throwback. I was
On the side of
quite
Zeta.
aware of it when I first found out, but
Munchkin's
that is
playing
a very
Omen.
interesting
Meteor on
storyline.
Viper.
History now
Oh,
building up
oh,
on
I don't know
itself
if I like
pretty much
this.
the T1 family here.
Why is
Now,
Meteor
Zeta, obviously, a
on
little bit less
Viper?
pressure, I think. Sure,
I
there
can
was a little bit of
understand
pressure,
it,
for them, but then you
but I
look
don't know
at
if I
the
like
hype
it.
absolutely
Are we
overtaken
really
by
not
the
having
T1 squad. So
Munchkin on
Zeta
Viper?
can put aside any pressure, just play their game, play what they press.
The best Viper player
Hopefully,
in
make a
Valorant,
spark
and he
here at
isn't
the
on
SPL
Viper?
2025. All right, this is a big moment.
Okay, let's
One of the
see.
roles here for T1.
Not what we
Oh!
expected. Stacks is going to be sticking to Initiator, not the
It was
Flash
what we-
Initiator, so it's actually
No,
gonna be a
of
Flash
course we
on
had
top
to
of
expect
the
it. There was
dead
no way
Munchkin's
Stacks wasn't going to be on
paranoia.
Initiator. It's this that I don't
He's
like.
playing Omen, which leaves
Meteor.
on Viper and Izu on the cage.
Okay,
Okay.
to be honest, I'm going to give you a bit of a deep dive on the analysis this game.
isn't actually one of
Because
the
as a
options
super
that I had
fan, I also
considered.
need to...
But we'll have to see. I will say this makes me a lot more comfortable about Stacks' position here on this roster. Sure, he's more known for the Flash, but they're just basically not playing any Flashes here, so I'm okay with that. I also like Munchkin on the Omen. I mean, the way that you're going to be playing that
I
agent
don't.
is very much up his alley. You can get aggressive, you can go for the lurks.
But why would he be on Omen when that requires quite an aggressive playstyle in some cases?
Was those timings on the walls, especially that A cut.
And I just feel like Munchkin could educate Meteor
Raise the wall, just try
on the
to look
aggressive
through.
playstyle and
Did it so
almost
many
teach
times. I'm very
Meteor
curious to see how he's gonna be
how
piloting
Karen used to
the
play
Omen now
compared to
here for
Munchkin taking
T1.
that onto
The
himself.
game is ready. The
I'm not
players
sure
set.
I'm... These aren't my favourite roles, but it's definitely a decent start.
Fill out here as we get into the evening hours here in Seoul, South Korea.
It's like all that game sense that Munchkin's built over the past 2-3 years of playing the agent just
Yeah,
completely
so
kind of go out the
people who
window.
know that I do hate the defensive wall that Munchkin sticks by that cuts across B and A site. Thankfully, they're starting an attack, so we won't have to see what
Okay,
happens
and it's a
here.
Whaler
We're
Yoru
set
on the
up for a
side of
little
Zeta.
while.
Early Killjoy turret coming
Same
out
impact
of
that Munchkin's
Izu.
had on that agent.
Okay. Zeta take quite aggressive mid control. Whilst all this is going on, we're faking over towards C, so a C default, but they don't break the cam. Okay, nice shots. TP down.
Down to 45 HP, but jumps across the opposite side of the map. The lurk here,
Frustrating.
though, from Eco is able to intercept and gets the catch on his
Unlucky
stacks.
timing. Viper orb is towards CT.
Spike planted here on A. Zeta get clustered
This
and they're ready to go.
is
the
most
quite ready if Zeta
perfect,
strikes now,
almost
but their
copy and paste style
window is
that Genji used to
closing.
have. VIP orb over towards C.
It's a lot of damage. 3 players,
Meteor
tag low, only
has no
Munchkin with full
flash.
HP remaining here for T1. There's the dash forward. Meteor just keeping his eyes trained.
Trades come in quite nicely.
Kill there on Absol. Honeybunny going to be taken down at the same time as Munchkin.
Okay,
Turns his
clean
sights over
round.
to behind Eco, and Buzz gets the finisher on to
Was
Sugar
pretty
Zero.
scary and sketchy, but
It's looking damn
it's
good
not
there
bad.
for Zeta for a bit, but T1 get the pistol.
Yeah, just a bit of
So same again, for those of you that don't know, the Genji comp, your Viper wants to stay alive every single round because the pressure of the wall, the pressure of the orb on post plan, it's very basic fundamental ideas and things, but most tier 1 teams that play this comp sometimes don't understand that. Okay, heavy mid aggro again from Zeta, which to me almost makes it feel like they might struggle against this comp. Okay, he stepped. Not the best idea.
Damage onto Eco, backs away. Sugar Zero though.
Munchkin already super vocal, which is lovely to see. Yeah, Buzz instantly shuts down. How is this round kind of crumbling? Okay, Meteor's... Okay, nice. The scrappy round, but I respect it.
Zeta Division trying to fight forward, but in the end, they'll get 2 kills, but it's going to be 0 weapons lost aside from a Sheriff and a Ghost.
Yeah, another part of this whole role shuffle that we didn't quite talk about is, of course, Izu going to be on that Sentinel. So we've seen him have to hop around and fill different shoes for the team. He has played the Sentinel on a couple maps in the past as well. We'll see if that puts him in a even bigger comfort spot now after 2 years with the team.
Plays damn near everything.
Yeah, I mean, they are, if anything, they're building him into perhaps one of the biggest flexes that we've seen in Pacific.
Okay, this is nice. Heavy aggro A, take A space. XDL gets a beautiful kill onto Buzz, and that's really nice. Meteor's over towards that C long. Kind of just poking and prodding, looking for a little bit of
it is a good read
aggression, maybe.
Basically, it seems like they're
Yeah, Munchkin gets caught off. Lovely angle from Absol.
And it's working out so far here in the buy round.
Working great. Meteor made some noise there.
Well, the cleanest fight in the world. Beautiful shots.
Snappy finds the second. XDL taken down in transit. Zizu looks for a little bit more, but
Okay.
well, some crispy shots to start, but a little bit frantic on the spray at the end. Stacks will get the high pen shot there onto Honey Bunny to finish the job. Cleans up the enemy Cypher, but I don't think he's going to be ready for Absol on this deep flank angle. And no, he is not.
Nice.
No mind to it.
Decent round by Zeta. Lovely A lobby control that completely kind of makes their lives a lot easier. And to be honest, I think if I'm T1, you're going to want to do the exact same pistol that you did, where you play passive over towards A, let them take A, default over towards C, break the trips, break the cam, and then you can play the game.
Nice shots from Izu. So the question's already thrown to T1.
Because I think once they've taken A lobby, Yoru's going to TP.
You're not going to be able to do that. What are the other timings that they can show against Zeta Division here in the first half?
Okay, now they go aggro C. Really nice switch up from Zeta. And Cypher goes and plays over towards A site. Beautiful shot from Stacks. Sugar Zero gets the trade. And right now, I'm pretty impressed by Zeta. T1 have all of mid control. Garage is a big question mark. But right now, they have no idea that Cypher is over towards C. They probably have a good idea, but it's not concrete fact. Buzz, a little bit whiffy. Trades are okay. 2 versus 2.
But XDL out from the B site. It's a kill of his own, so keeps it into a 2v2.
Zeta should group together towards that C side. You've got the info on A.
Caged across.
Cage popped.
Right now, they're kind of giving 1v1s, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But look at Munchkin. Yeah, he's full stomping.
Great timing found by XDL.
Think
Meteor off the
You
angle,
probably
right as
thought that
Blue
they were
caught a glimpse
going to be
of
grouped up
chance to
together,
take
but
down Honey Bunny.
Meteor in a 1 versus 2.
They don't really know where he's at now. It's going to be the Daryl attempt to go ahead
It's a
and
nice
reveal,
all.
but basically
We'll
it's
give him a
just
little bit of
ensuring,
info.
Yeah, he's going to see. He's not rewrapping anywhere else. He's just going for
Look
his
at how
info
fast he
behind the
is.
box. Couple shots flying through, but Meteor.
Honey Bunny, the
Honey
confidence.
Bunny playing it patiently.
Oh!
But Meteor
Yeah,
is as Meteor ties.
Of
The
course.
Play clutch.
of course
And
Meteor wins that.
Nails the
Crazy.
headshot to give
My goat.
T1 a third round win.
Really nice ideas coming out from
falls apart
Zeta,
a
though.
little bit, just
Really
the
nice.
presumption that it will always be another lurk, another flank. And
I
that's
do
what
feel
catches
like
XDL. This setup, by the way,
XDL
was
probably
nice. A
doesn't
lot
need
of
to be
noise
so
made
close to
on the B
Garage.
site to allow
I can
XDL to
understand
try to
him
push
maybe
out and wrap
overthinking
around.
and
I thought that was
thinking
a
that
great setup. But they just
vibes are
didn't
good. That's a great
consider
sign.
the fact that Meteor could still be there in mid with the team.
Heavy mid aggro, or just presence more so.
And unfortunately, that does mean that you put him into a clutch
Yeah,
situation.
we're going for a
He loves
hit.
to be able to win. Whoa, okay, just aggressive push through the smoke for Buzz, gets the kill.
There you go. Thinking maybe he was going to be able to find a timing there. It was a very shallow use of that drone.
And fair play to Meteor, he's lurked all the way up A. And Zeta have no idea.
One away from having the Hunter's Fury. Zeta full group up into mid. They clear out the turret, but now start the pivot. But Meteor very well ahead of this. They catch them here in transit, finds the first, gets a second, can't realign for the third. So weapon going to be given over. Sugar 0. Collect that here, but it's actually into the hands of Absol, but he does take a good amount of damage just to try to grab that one off the floor. Spam damage here from T1. Certainly doing work.
Yeah.
The Buzz,
Nice
the
and
final
easy.
2 for 3 overall in the round. Shuttles back the weapons. T1 maintain control.
Yeah, just another eco round. T1 kind of takes their bets and says, all right, you're probably grouped up once again. We'll call you out on mid. We already saw some contact there. Whoa.
He just played off the...
Yeah, off the drone, off the map. Well, that was
And if I'm
quick.
going by any of these
But
rounds,
either way, you kinda lose
T1
track
are
of the
adopting
round.
a very slow,
And so Zeta's
passive
probably
play
already
style,
scratching their heads a bit,
and
right?
it's
You
really
thought you had the
smart
right
coming
read.
against the double
Meteor
duelist
was playing with the team last round.
with the lack of
Silence
util and
another
stuff.
deep lurk into A.
And what is this? A set round strat?
Back, ooh, paranoid up, but Eco just has to bail out.
Gets
There's
out,
too many
okay.
targets. Hunter's Sphere going to be going through, and Stacks is
That's
caught in, and
nice.
Sugar 0. Able to collect that kill as the overdrive goes hunting, and Buzz gets a reward, finding one, spotting another. Sees XDL. Munchkin comes to the rescue as Buzz goes down to the sewer. Flushes out the Omen.
It's just too many people.
Yeah.
It's just too many people everywhere on the site, and that's on the attacker side. Zeta just never
It's
had
really
control
clean
of this
by
site.
T1.
Got this operator in play. So yeah, taking the gate crash, goes across the map. Honey Bunny has to back away. T1 dealing with the attempted pressure here from Zeta.
I'd love to know where that Viper Molly
Yeah,
goes.
this
It was a really clean,
again,
well-played
surely
set
a timeout's
round.
coming out, but the real question is, what do you even say in the
Soval,
timeout?
Viper
Because
Molly,
you can't just say don't worry
Omen
about the
TP over
flank
towards
anymore,
long.
because that's when it's the deadliest. So you still do have to push out, and if you're gonna push out, you ideally would like to erase the impact of
T1
the
are looking
Viper wall.
good.
So the theory is still all correct. But what happens when T1 does this and says, well, we're actually just going to deathball fight on A with our ultimates? You just don't have an answer because you're not stacked on that site.
Rough position to be in. See if that timeout does come through.
Buzz is 11 and 2 already.
Save it ahead of another full buy.
Yeah,
Still
could be.
have the AWP and a rifle in hands. There's an opportunity for Zeta to certainly get around win and at the very least do some damage here, but they need to try to get Absol into a position where he's able to just find a pick off the rip. Even if you give up the site, can't crash out, try to go for a 5v4 retake. Perhaps that'll have to just be the game plan.
Yeah.
I like the vibes.
Like you
Time out
said.
yet.
Yeah, just going to hold on to it.
They feel
Do buy up
productive.
a little bit. I was going to say the worst thing they could do is just
Okay, heavy A fight
immediately
again.
on A. It's just going to be a smoke for
Yeah.
now. Because I imagine T1 was
It's
waiting to
impressive
see
how
if that reaction
quickly Waylay
bites.
can take space over towards A lobby. That double dash goes so far.
Absol down in the sewers, got the gate
He
crash,
hit with
going
Viper's
back
Pit.
across.
Very, very basic,
They're
standard.
going right here into the center of this map.
That's
Sugar 0,
nice.
though, able to hound
Yep.
down Munchkin.
Typical Gen G round. Viper's
Him
Pit
off
over
back
towards
of
B.
that convergent
And it's
path.
funny how Zeta
One kill found, but now the spam
almost
coming
weren't
through, and
prepared
Eco
for it.
is able to find
Great
Meteor.
spam. Honey Bunny is in
Here.
a great pause. Can he win the duel?
Reed,
Nope.
He does, and he has the shot as well.
3 versus
Hades,
3.
no chance at a reply. It's a 3v3 as it does settles, but the spike is still stranded.
Yeah, that's the big difficulty for T1. Otherwise, they can work around the map a little bit. But you have to recover this one way or
Server drone for
another.
info. They have the bomb.
Spot, you know,
Zeta
Soa's gonna be
don't
there
really
in the
have to
corner.
fight this.
But how do you try to deal
I'm
with it?
cautious
Get him
of
out
a
there.
lurk,
It's just
but-
one shock dart from Stacks.
You know, what T1 doesn't realize is that one person's missing from the site because they're so scared of the flank. But they have no way to find out unless you go peek.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, surely we just wait for Dart.
Stacks taking point here.
Oh, I feel like we're gonna lose
down
this.
to 40 and Buzz.
Oh,
Dancing down,
Absol.
comes the op
Oh,
shot.
no.
Not going to be able to confirm the kill.
Oh,
Buzz unable to find the third. Slides in. Absol able to go ahead and collect that elimination, but Izu is looking to hold the line and hold it. He shall. No chance for the rescope. T1 now up 6-1. We answer the question again. Zeta, does the timeout come through?
I think they need to time out.
Talk about it. Now this round,
The ideas
I give
aren't
props a little
bad,
bit to
but it's
T1.
just certain
Not sure
situations,
completely
even like
intentional, but
that,
just
where
drawing out that fight.
Oh, it feels like you're doing too much.
Consider the flanks, the lurks, you know, both each side.
There was a weak buy for Zeta.
Create angles with the slide. Buzz
But right now, T1 almost just look untouchable. And it's one of the difficult things about playing against a team like this, is every single individual can deliver major impact. Really nice round. Meteor shut down. This should be a round that Zeta can capitalize on.
Oh, that's big though, right?
Sova holds the A-long line,
line.
and now you can kind of just gamble stack.
Shift all your weight towards C, and
You
it
can
forces
also-
T1 to have to really spend time around the map.
Yeah. The worst thing Zeta can do now is lose numbers. They're going to go for a garage reclear.
Site. Watch for any movement there, but it looks like
Okay,
T1
nice.
wanting to try to tackle this C site via garage.
Smoke for
I don't
smoke.
know if they'll commit to this one though. They don't have nearly enough information. It's
Yeah.
not alive.
This should
Been
be...
able to get that kill, though,
Oh,
with
it's a
massive
beautiful
damage.
killjoy
The
ult.
lockdown committed here.
Can it be spammed? I don't think so.
XCL not online, unavailable, but Absol looks like he might want to try to break this the old-fashioned way, but as he goes bounding forward into the window frame, Izu takes him down.
Okay, don't get me wrong.
Finds the
I'm
finisher
happy
on
that
Sugar
T1 are
Zero.
succeeding
Now,
here, but I
player
also
advantage for T1
want
seems
Zeta
quite
to put up a
planted here on
fight.
C.
And that was probably one of the worst things they could have possibly have done.
You got to play it together if you want to clear out garage, but it's going to take so much time.
Oh, you
Frank's
could have
still
just
able to get
played it.
there.
Okay, nice.
He
3
gets it
versus 3.
himself.
Izu trying to reposition
Still
back
has
behind
his
the box,
saturate.
puts him into the
Echo
open.
can
Eagle
do...
finds the shot.
Okay.
Saturate,
Dart goes out.
connecting,
Does
clear
get
the
scans.
darkness, the reveal. Buzz
Dart for
forward,
dart.
keeps the smoke and backside,
Oh, it's-
finds one with a shorty. Now it's all
it's
down to
nice.
XCL and a 1v2. The dynamic duo of Buzz and Stacks. And he's
Nice.
just wandering right into his crosshair.
No sweat whatsoever.
3-1 now. T1
Oh,
from
what
7-1.
Zeta, you didn't have to
The
do
way
that.
this round
You've
plays out
overcooked.
from Zeta Division's camp, I really don't know how to feel about it, because on one hand, I'm just happy that they're proactive. I'm
Yeah.
just happy that they're taking
Yeah,
risks,
I
right?
really
Trying to
agree
go
with
for the Hail
Chobra here.
Mary play to win
But
the
this
round.
flash
But at the
line
same time,
is
that
absolutely
paranoia was not
atrocious.
going to clear out garage well enough for you if there was more than one person. It was such a big risk. The idea is cool,
The flash
but
goes
cool
like
isn't
this.
always secure. And unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's where all of it falls
Chobra's
apart.
bang on
as
the
you see
bang on the
Bush get
information
more
there.
and more
It was a
comfortable
good
on the
idea,
leaderboard
but it
here
was
in
an
this
awful
map.
idea at the same time. Because you could have just saved that Omen Paranoia and done a pretty nice numbers advantaged retake, but instead, you've kind of just delivered
Again, looking for the push-up.
the round on a plate.
Able to get forward in the mid, but that alarm bot continuing to be a bit of a thorn here. Staving
Look at how defensive they
flank
are.
angles from
Very
Absol,
cautious
so
of them walking down
maybe
middle,
just
because
make
Zeta have
quick
loved
peek if he
taking
gets
mid
some
info
contact.
and mid
Whereas
space
here,
so
T1
early on.
rotating out of this A position, but
Zeta are so
what's going to
proactive.
happen
It
when
looks like a
Sugar Zero can
completely
really hold the
different
line
team that
and
I'm
beat
used
the
to
bat.
watching.
he's the lone defender
Yeah.
at the moment.
Sugar Zero really can't die here, though. His smokes are so valuable on
Creep up
the retake,
all the
but
way through C long.
look, T1 aren't sure of where they want to go either. Oh, they're going to go A. It's a set molly. Probably for here.
The thing is that Triple will not get hit by the alarm bot.
Yeah, they're not going to be alerting that, but well, Izu
Yeah.
only is able to find
Decent
the one. Meteor,
kills.
however, quickly refills this space. Finds the first, looks for the
Meteor
second,
is like a
gets it,
killjoy turret that has
even gets the
aimbot.
third. Much at the same time, able to find Sugar Zero here on the site. That's now the 8-1 locked up for T1.
Well, smooth sailing so far, of
There's
course.
the timeout.
Yeah, several ecos, and now comes the timeout. You know, perhaps it's just you.
I think
feel
this is a little bit late from
okay,
Zeta.
We can't lose any more. Curious to see what Coach XQQ is thinking here for Zeta Division. But if the biggest fear I have is still, if you decide we're just going to go all in, dump all your util to win that A main fight, and then we push and tighten the map, I think that's where you get caught in the trap that T1 set up at a macro level, because after every time they've successfully hit A, they've waited. They waited outside of A lobby and said, use your util.
I have so many questions for T1 and these role swaps.
So if that isn't
looking at it, I'm extremely...
You don't have too many options.
Seeing Munchkin on Omen is weird and it's different, and I still am not too big on it. But I think when you look at Meteor's performance and the fact that he is getting valuable lurks, he is still being able to frag out, it is also pretty good. But I'd love to know the reason why. I think it's more of a case of Munchkin's preference. I think Munchkin would prefer to call from playing Omen and playing with the pack and playing with the team, compared to almost playing a high pressure priority role like Viper, where your lurks mean a lot. And I actually think it kind of works when I think about it like that.
You gotta think about how well versed he was with Stacks and Buzz. So on the sister team of Vision
Oh, get the gun, bro.
Back in the day, and then that folded into TNL.
Exactly.
The long-term rivals of the early days.
Okay. See execute. Smokes go out. Flash as well.
Not really been able to beat them. As history's gone through, but Stacks being revealed out. Some Sugar Zero attempted, but Honeybunny now making his presence known at backside. Finds the first, the drone over the top.
Okay.
Okay.
Put him back on
Not sure
Viper.
about that
I've
one.
seen enough.
You knew there was a Cypher there. Just goes in for something absolutely wild. Meteor's still able to find one. Stacks still alive on 6,
Nice.
but XDL
Fair play from Zeta. That was pretty good.
will close it out, but my goodness. It was a nail-biter. And it feels like that bunch cannot try to go for a crazy TikTok play. That probably would have been T1's round.
Yeah, it almost feels like they just didn't talk about it between Stacks and Munchkin, right? One of them, if only one of them had to do the util. It's either the TP and Stacks trades, or you do the drone and you trade, except they both locked themselves into an animation, unable to cover for each other. So a bit of that miscomm happening, and like you said, that just results in the round going Zeta's way. Still have to fight tooth and nail for it, of course.
Yeah, 4 players lost. The round win. Most cozy, especially.
He's so good.
On the floor.
He's so
Well,
talented.
dimensional drift.
Okay, up
And
down.
I think
no control of A. XTLO's got a lot of pressure. Oh, but he
fair
wins it.
play. Lovely shot.
Confidence reface. Be able to find the kill. XTL, I mean, he's one of
And
those
to be
players that we
honest,
did see from the
he
end of
doesn't
stage
get
2,
any info,
really coming into his own
but I think the Cypher cam over towards C
part of their closeout over paper
gives a lot of info. He just can't die. If he dies, the round's over.
Ready to bail out. You saw 2.
Okay, you can retake this. Viper's dead.
From him. Still a ways away on the lockdown, so could just commit to Hunter's Fury here to try to prevent the plant. Seems like he's going to pocket it though.
We have
for now.
Saturate, Sova ult.
Actually, Synthetic late, but it's
Sova ult's a bit late. Gets attack onto Neon.
As to whether or not they should commit this one into the round.
Not the best
In the end,
Sova ult, but
allows for T1 to get that spike plant and now get set up for the post point where they
Waylay
have
has so much util. Lovely. Lovely. There's a Hyunmin.
Here in hell, he put the moment swinging out, finding one,
Oh.
finding 2, looking for the transfer onto the third, cannot find it.
2v1. Munchkin in a 1 versus 2. Let's watch him.
The 1v2, I should say.
Yeah, but it might as well be a 1v1 with the health.
Doesn't even hold to the hand.
What is this pause?
Fully expecting to see him pushing out of sewers, it would seem.
Cover going out.
Munchkin looking to just try to go ahead and set up this one way, and once again, Eco's just tapping this one, but he just cannot win the round. The time is not going to be there. A moral victory, perhaps, but it's 9 rounds now locked up for T1 with 1 more to go in the half.
And it's things like this, right? You could go for a jiggle, a jump peek, you could go for the swing, and instead he says, you know what, hold it to half. If you want, I'm going to put it as a one-way smoke, because either way you're going to have to hop off of it without me having to show myself. It's those types of plays that Munchkin can do in the clutch that has won him so many rounds throughout his career. And we're seeing it now back in the T1 jersey.
Play clutch to just stretch this lead. T1 now looking for a 10-2. Zeta looking for 3-9 and hoping that
This might be a fast day.
Eco
He's dead,
Forward.
right? Yeah.
Absolute nearly has the line up for the collat. With the one. Bunny. Force some shots there through the wall. Buzz makes his. Whoa, my God, what?
Just a timing.
It's an incredible timing from him. What sense? Zizu tagged up now, backing away forward here onto the side.
ZETA are looking pretty good to win this round, unless
3v4, outgunned and outnumbered.
someone
Now
needs to get the bomb
drift
down.
in action here for Absol.
Yeah, clears a garage first for
I
his
feel like they're
teammates.
losing their timing.
Drift
What
clear.
does ZETA want to do?
Try to buy some space.
It'd be a great time to kind of flood now. There's only 2 players on the site.
It's out to safety, but the spike is still not planted. It's still not in play. T1 just not feeling comfortable at all about it.
This is
Now he's going to try to go for it, but Izu, oh, this
Crazy.
is lined up perfectly. And now there's a lockdown in play. It's just around the corner. They're going to try to flush it
yeah,
out.
fair play.
Flush it out, they shall.
It got pretty sketchy,
Able
but
to find the kills
ZETA
and
managed to
rescue
come
this
through.
round.
Wow.
Zeta Division
really good half by
will be able
T1, to be
find
honest.
a third.
Oh, that double lineup in favor of Izu got everyone
I
real
think-
scared if you're cheering for Zeta, but a
Yeah.
good flood in nonetheless afterwards. Kind of utilizing that time that it's going to take to set up the lockdown.
I almost
Catch people out
feel
of
like
position.
ZETA should have got 1 or 2 more
Confidence and the
rounds.
aggression still
But
showing.
T1 just have too strong of individuals.
Yeah, a little bit of the kneecap showing through, but I don't know if it was
For it
that
to
or
get
just
close
the
and
timing. Either
sketchy.
way, it's mega impressive.
Great fumble.
Yeah, they still believe.
Halftime.
Energy starting to get built up there from the side of Zeta Division. As we go into the half. 3 rounds. Obviously not the greatest that you could be hoping for, but from the
Pretty
defending
good
side,
half,
you do have that double
and
duelist. Now
Yeah, they
moving
do
to
have the double
attack.
duelist, but one of the big issues about double duelist on this comp
See that
is, of
big
course, you have
impact
no
here.
kind of info denial or
Yeah.
no way of
Oh.
manipulating information
Yeah.
on the attack side with the
That
Viper Wall.
animated movie just recently
So
coming
in
out.
theory,
Still never saw the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite. Not that that's the reason you should watch it, but
I don't know. I haven't
in
seen,
theory,
like, any of, like, the big,
T1
Disney, Pixar
should
stuff
be
in
able to
a
kind of
while.
always have the right
oh,
sight in
one.
mind.
What's like the last one you remember watching?
Damn.
Oh boy. You're gonna be like
Sugar
Toy
Zero
Story
has a
1
huge
or
fan in
something.
the crowd.
Okay.
And that was high school for me.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, I'm sure I've seen.
Is this guy
something
sleeping?
In between,
He's sleeping.
Probably.
but, not that I can really
The game is that boring and dominant. He's just took a nap. What time is it in Korea?
Maybe it was actually. Up has been a long
I mean,
time.
I've seen
now.
Up.
Yeah. Up
The
has
one that
been
I
a
was
while.
interested
8 p.m.
Is it just called Soul?
He's just got home.
Soul,
He's just
yes, I haven't
he's
watched
finished
that
his
one
day
either.
at
I wanna see
work
that
and
one
he's
just because,
taking a nap in
the soundtrack.
the arena.
Which, when I heard was
Okay.
the listener from 9 Inch Nails is doing a Pixar movie. How bizarre.
Okay, stack solo
Not
over
as
towards
bizarre as
A.
these rounds have been.
It looks like
Zoo,
a bit of a
team up here
fake
from Mears.
C execute, but they're gonna do a split.
Able to collect
I
one.
like
Almost
this idea
back
from
out.
ZETA.
Does eat a good amount of damage, but at the same time, you've got Honey Bunny moving forward into window, catching up off guard. The paranoid up, swooping from
What a
Munchkin.
right
He'll be able to
click.
collect the
It's a
kill
free
from
gun, by the
Ghost,
way.
But has the work cut out for him, he won't be able to get it done. Sugar 0 with the goods.
Nice
Nico
shots.
tracking on the wide swing. Finds the kill, and now it
Yeah,
all comes
stacks
down
in a
to
1
Stacks.
versus 3.
A 1v4 at its peak. He finds the first.
27
More to
HP
go if he
on
wants to
Echo.
close out this pistol.
Yeah, but the plant is on back site. You've cleared out C-Link as well, so overall, really good positions for Zeta.
Yeah.
And such pacing as well. Look at Eco. Just
You are never
beating
gonna
in
expect
this
that pulse.
wraparound as well. Just
Yeah,
doesn't quite
really
clear
nice.
it deep enough around that generator. And Zeta with a very good pistol win.
Honestly,
and once again, showing some of those new
ZETA
looks
have
that a lot of
some
people have
really
been
nice
basically wanting to
ideas.
see for the past 3 years from Zeta Division.
Super
That pace,
proactive
some of that
CT
spunk
side,
here on the
and
pistol
even on
round.
T side, it's a beautiful strat.
Much needed.
It's like you fake a C execute, but commit to it,
Starting the engine here
and then you
up in.
have Cypher and
Saw the
Omen
run back
go
from
through
Fnatic in the
Garage.
first series.
I don't think I've
Very
seen that
well fit to
before.
the same thing, especially if Nico making very good decisions,
That's it.
nailing his shots.
Okay,
Obviously, you want to be able to keep
4-man
that up, but
fight
you know
over
what, it's
towards A.
5-man
It's just a
buy.
4-person stack,
Just a marshal for
and then
Absol.
Meteor plays solo towards C.
He's not gonna like what he
Absol,
sees. Okay, he still gets one.
my,
Gets one.
4-man high low.
Stacks eating a good amount of damages. Yeah, Izu.
okay.
One casualty. Marshall will be recovered. Let's see if Buzz is going to be able to put that to good use, but for now,
Buzz has the Marshall.
makes his way
Scary
across the
round.
map. The spike is planted here on the C site.
Once again, positions are decent. Oh, all right. Spotted one as well. You know Garage is in control for T1.
Good run off timing there from Meteor.
Now it's got to be an instant flood for T1 if they want to go at it.
Go, go, go. Shocking.
Yeah, nice omen paranoia.
Connecting the slide forward. Even with the stun, easy pickings here for Sugar Zero. He's able to find himself another.
Shots are messy, but fair play.
And overall,
I
very clean here for ZETA Division.
think we have a game.
All of the rifles just losing
I
out
genuinely
on the
think we have a game.
They do not allow for Thrifty to come through. Now we go into their bonus. They built up a pretty strong one.
Yeah, it's as ideal as it can be.
Who have
Four
ZETA
rifles.
picked up?
They're able to match most of that firepower that's going to be coming out of
Riota.
T1's buy round. And so far, I mean, these are looks that you're not used to seeing in the old ZETA divisions. This is a whole new squad. So T1
ZETA are looking really good. I have to give them credit.
Of course,
I don't know who the IGL is. Is it Sugar Zero still?
Yeah.
even stacks during that
I feel like it's Sugar Zero, but I'm not too sure.
Dart forward, quick little exit. So
Or is it XDR?
minor amounts of damage there as Izu tries to hold down the garage.
I'm really not
Saturate's going to be connecting, and comes a run down. Sugar Zero
Yeah, big saturate.
playing off the back of Eco nicely. Izu just cannot get away.
You love to see that from Sugar Zero, going full Sugar Hero mode, full aggression to make sure that you don't lose that space, the initiative that you took in Garage. I mean, these are... I know it's, again, just
In
like
theory,
Red Bull, it might be a little
Meteor
too early to see, but the direction
has
of
to
the
do
changes,
quite a bit
I
of
think, are
damage here.
very, very pleasant for a lot of ZETA Division fans.
I think they're playing together incredibly well. It's just been a couple times, that, that first half especially, where they just
Yeah.
weren't fast enough to hit the
4v4.
shot before some of the T1 players were, but that has been changing a little bit. but
Meteor
there's another
is
moment
too
just like that.
overpowered.
Yep.
Speaking it into
He needs to be
existence,
nerfed.
Meteor does collect 2.
One enemy
Munchkin
remaining.
now puts the spike down onto the floor, and
Spike
Absol
down.
has recovered a Bulldog, but it's 1v3. No full knowledge of player positions.
Oh, he's pretty quick.
I don't think they expect him here.
Closed.
Oh, but the
As I say that, Stacks checks behind him.
clearing this
Just
perfectly
in time.
timed, just to keep
I jinxed it,
Munchkin
didn't I? I
alive
said we
at
had a game.
backside. Team 1, do not allow for the bonus conversion. Close it out on the ante and get the double digits.
Yeah, if he had gotten that last kill, it's probably around where ZETA can say, yeah, not bad, not bad. We go on to the next. We did a lot of damage, but just not able to finish off that kill. It's going to leave a slight bitter taste in your mouth. ZETA Division will have to show us something new as they come into their full buy round with their own econ. Stacks just saying, hey, let's just swing. Let's just swing confidently. Yeah. I mean,
What a bad
they have been
idea.
winning a lot of those fights.
Well, they have been. And they're winning this one again.
There you go.
A.
Yeah.
Sugar Zero able to find
4
the kill
versus
here
3.
on to Buzz, but Absol NXTL both taken down, so you lose
This is
one
another
here
big
and
issue of having like a
lot of
Viperless
units
comp on
gather.
T side. Because now all Stacks has to do,
Honey Bunny
or Munchkin
pretty much
even,
scale
is just
forward.
jiggle over towards long, say it's completely clear,
Plant the spike.
and now Izu and Meteor
Bit of a call to pivot.
are even more locked
Pushing
in.
against the wall, a 90-degree angle on the right side here. The entry if Eco tries to go
They
for
do
it.
have to be cautious of sure.
The goal is to
I just feel like
basically
Meteor's going to smurf again.
Garage.
Cleared the nano.
Yeah, break the turret,
He
but
doesn't have to move as
they've
long as
not
he's
cleared him in this corner
stay
again.
alive. Now they're gonna rotate
It's
back
crazy.
around towards his B site, but they still have no idea about the Viper.
Uh-oh, that's the signal.
The up and over, it's not checked for it. Meteor now
Oh,
strikes.
nice try.
Finds Sugar Zero, and Munchkin
Well played to
holds
T1.
his own against the shorty.
Puts them at 11, T1 with a 6-point lead against ZETA Division. And everybody getting their fair share of kills across
As
the
good
board,
as
all double
T1 are
digits.
playing,
11v1.
Oh, no.
they are
11
just playing
people.
super
doing.
simple and super
Doing
standard.
toddler math.
Oh.
It literally feels like I'm watching a
No check
second
on the
Gen G
corner
in a
as
way.
well. A bit unfortunate. Shorty not getting the kill either. Doesn't feel good.
Oh, Buzz. Only picking some things up from Munchkin. He's going for that opening wall bang in the window.
Yep.
Both smokes used over towards A.
But scares him away at the very least.
Here.
Three-player
Smoke
push-up
over towards
at
heaven.
Long. Munchkin catching a glimpse
Munchkin
of
does
one.
have the outlaw.
Clears out the drone. Bit of a warning shot there from the outlaw. It does send several players packing.
Cage trigger.
ZETA still
Phew,
trying to
that's
put
me.
pressure across the map. Trying to push and pull. They're getting movement.
That's
out of
me.
T1, whether they know it or not. Even
Wow.
a frag from
Big kill from Honey Bunny.
The big one doesn't even suffer that much damage. The weapon, however, a bridge too far for recovery. Unless they can take the site, but Now you've got the space filled. Buzz and Meteor both moving forward. Zizu once again looks to just try to hold down this garage entrance.
Oh, but it's once again, I mean, I get it. You're lower on the buy here. You have weaker firepower, so you're a bit cautious, but it's just taking so long.
Bit of like a flood
They're doing
smoke.
their
Great
best.
stun to delay.
Forward, up and over the top.
They are going to be aware of Omen.
Because it took so long to get
There's
onto
the
the A
ulti.
site.
Had eyes on
Yield's
it for a moment.
hell.
It's going to be a TP into hell.
Ooh.
Munchkin there in
Ooh,
heaven.
this round is
Nice
clean.
Sheriff shot does manage to take him down. Paranoia at the ready. He's waiting for this contact, but Buzz is already just a little bit too fast. Finds the shot. Pulls down the 9 HP.
That's nice. I don't know if that's a set idea or just a calling.
3v3, weapons still not recovered. Still just the 2 stingers and the Sheriff. His Meteor ready to go up and over the top to try to catch a glimpse. Buzz, the sacrificial lamb, goes forward into the smoke, scouts it out. Nizu able to collect one. And oh my goodness,
It's
hits the
crazy.
transfer to get the 3 remainders.
Crazy shots.
Well, who needs Timmy the
That's
Turret when you can just turn
ridiculous.
into one? Walk into the site, clear it out, just a quick swivel, and he gets all 3. Incredible trades, being the rock here for T1 in this round. Izu gets his spotlight once more. I mean, Buzz being just a sacrifice to get that information, but that is nice and clean.
I mean, it shouldn't even really be a surprise. I think we can all remember his robot flick that he had back on,
yeah.
was it Lotus? Playing in towards that B side. He's playing anti-flash. I mean, he's just diving in. He's just disrespecting absolutely everything. He's got the catch. He'll take it down. There's Absol trying to go for the exit, but he's run out of bullets. He's run out of shells.
Oh, it's a disaster.
Ping reveal onto the location. XDL fighting back for one more, but Izu looking for the finish, and he will have it. Another 3K.
As
And
dominant
T1
as that was,
take down ZETA on ZETA's map.
I
Pick of
am
Haven,
pretty
13-5.
impressed with how
And we
ZETA
talked
played.
about it, a bold
I
move
think
to
my
pick this map,
expectations for T1
regardless of whether
were
the
already
quality
high,
has changed or
and I
not.
think they definitely
Obviously, that you have players who are so
they definitely
comfortable on
delivered.
this map, and I think that's a big thing we saw, just how
the
sharp they were,
Munchkin
the
and
trades,
Meteor
speed, the
roles
reactions,
are definitely
and
interesting.
perhaps just a bit of a class
I
dip here in
am not fully
individual
sold on them
caliber.
yet,
Maybe it's the nerves and
but
inexperience for some of these players on the Zeta Division side, but
they still
I
look
loved a lot of the
insanely
ideas they
strong.
showed.
The
It's a
mechanics
big
of
difference.
this
It's a good
team,
difference
every
for
single
Zeta
player
compared to past years,
just
but the
can
execution
deliver.
just was not
I don't
enough
think
to
there's a
get
single
over
player
the hurdle
on
of
the
T1
team
here on
that is
map number
uncomfortable
1.
on their role,
Yeah,
other than maybe
very
Munchkin
rough
right now.
start here for Zeta Division. Seeing
Which,
how they can be able to bounce back.
If your
Split on
IGL
the
isn't
horizon
comfortable on a
of
role, it's
T1.
not great, but it's not the player that you would want to be
It's kinda
most
what we
comfortable, I would
expected.
say. Like, he can still call, he can still IGL, he can throw his flash, he can throw
Damn good.
smokes. It's a very simple role.
Yeah, who would have
It's
thought
more of the
you get
case of,
5 good players
are
and
you
you're
gonna be
look pretty good on your first
to the
couple
standard of
outings.
Karam, which I
Obviously,
don't think he's
questions
even
still
striving
remain on
for.
how you
I
evolve
think
as
he's
the
just,
game
I'm going to
continues
do my
to
role,
change
I'm going to do my
itself as
job,
well,
and
but
we will win.
There's no lack of
Honestly,
confidence, no
for a first
confusion
game,
here on where their eyes
fair
are
play.
set. They look to continue on. I mean, look at this. 10 first kills, more first kills for Zeta. Decent ideas, decent first shots, but it's the trades, it's the clutches. 2 clutches on the side of T1, and the snowball just becomes a little bit too big.